Down by the docks, there was an abandoned ship. Local legends say that the ship is haunted by the ghosts of the crew that used to live aboard. The crew died mysteriously more than 20 years ago. There was only one member that survived, and he can barely recall what caused the accident. This has caused many thrill seekers and daring explorers to venture to the ship in search of answers. Most never return, and the few that do are so traumatized that they need years of therapy. The last known expedition to the ship was 5 years ago. Despite these warnings, a group of 6 teenagers, Danielle, Omar, Olivia, Michelle, Edwin, and Derek, thought that this year would be the perfect time to explore the ship. The 6 pooled their money and rented a small motorboat, then headed up to the ship at night. The full moon made the approach easier, yet creepy at the same time. Upon reaching the ship, they saw that there was but one ladder leading up to the main deck near the ship's bow. Derek went up first, found the deck to be clear, and summoned everyone else up. Olivia used a rope to tie the small boat to the big ship's ladder before she went up, as she was the last one to leave the small boat. Once everyone was on board, the group looked around the main deck. The boat was in a horrible state of disrepair, with rust and squeaky boards at every corner. The windows of the bridge were dirty in the moonlight. Suddenly, a cold breeze blew ferociously, giving the teens a spine-tingling chill. Quickly, they turned on their cell phones' flashlight apps so they could see. Michelle noticed that she had lost all service. The others noticed that they had lost service as well. The wind continued to howl, so the teens all went inside the bridge for safety. At that moment, the ship's lights all turned on, despite the ship being abandoned.
Hello?
Danielle called out, but there was no response.
"Let's get out of here. This is how horror movies start,"
exclaimed Omar.
"Don't be such a wimp,"
Edwin retorted.
"This ship has got to be full of surprises,"
he continued. Olivia saw that there was a hatch on the floor of the bridge and opened it. Inside, there was a ladder leading to the deck below.
"I'm going down,"
Edwin insisted. Michelle decided to follow Edwin, as did the others. Omar refused to follow, insisting that he should keep a lookout in case something horrible were to happen. When the remaining 5 were below deck, they noticed all the lights were on and the air was putrid. A disembodied voice called out to them,
I'm so glad you decided to visit.
This voice made Danielle uneasy. She wanted to turn back and stay with Omar, but the others claimed the voice was probably just Omar messing with them. As they moved along, something landed by Danielle's feet. It was a human skull!
Wah!
Danielle screamed, which caused the others to panic. They turned around, ready to head back to the upper deck. Their path, however, was blocked by a creepy clown with a sinister smile.
"Not funny, Omar,"
Derek shouted to the clown.
Omar,
The clown asked.
was that the name of the fellow in the red jacket? He won't be able to hear you.
The clown then threw a human ear towards Derek. The ear had the same earring that Omar had.
You monster!
Olivia screamed.
What have you done to Omar?
Monster? Me? Oh no, dearie. I'm just clowning around.
You bastard! Derek shouted as he lunged for the clown. The clown dodged Derek's grab and flipped Derek onto his back with such a force that it shattered Derek's spine, paralyzing him.
What a waste,
the clown said, being incredibly condescending.
I could have used him in the next act. Oh well. Time for the main event. Look behind you.
The remaining 4 turned around and realized they were surrounded by creepy clowns armed with baseball bats and knives.
The circus is in town,
the original clown said,
and you're the stars of the show. Too bad there's no audience. Your performance will be your last. Ha 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 ha!